What's up, guys? Dawn here. Gregory's in the driver's seat. And we thought that we would make a video for you guys talking about what it's like to drive in Mexico. So we've had quite an adventure so far. This is our second day of driving into Mexico, and we have to say it is quite different than driving in the US. I'm very glad that Greg has been taking great care of us in the driver's seat, because I would be probably terrified driving. I'm terrified sitting in the passenger seat, so I can't imagine what it would be like in the driver's seat. So oh, let's show Layla in the back. She's probably sleeping. There's our doggy. Okay. So, first thing about driving in Mexico is there are different types of highways, right? There are the tollways and the free roads. And we did a lot of research, and everything we saw said take the toll roads. They can be anywhere from a couple bucks to $15 American dollars, and our opinion is 100% worth it. The roads are so much better. There were literally times when we were in smaller towns where we're just on a regular road, and the potholes in the streets were more like craters. I was literally on the phone with one of my friends here in the passenger seat, not driving, and she's like, oh my God, was that a pothole? I thought you guys just got into an accident. I literally heard that through the phone. And that's literally how bad they are. So the roads are better. Pay for it. It's worth it. The traffic laws, I guess you would say, are very, very different. The white line on the side is dotted, and we'll show some video footage of us driving as well here. The dotted line means you can drive on the shoulder, and the passing situation is absolutely insane, right? You get over the shoulder, people pass. Sometimes the people on the opposite side of the road have to get over on the shoulder to let you by. And if you're not paying attention, these people will zip up behind you, flying really quickly, trying to get around, and you don't even have time to get off to the shoulder to let them pass. So you have to really be on your toes and watching out for potholes and people trying to pass and things like that.
In a quarter mile, slight left.
There's also places where, especially more in the cities, you have speed bumps just randomly everywhere. So you really got to be on your toes for the speed bumps as well. Babe, anything else I'm missing since you're the one that's doing all the driving?
Slight left, then turn left.
He's following directions right now. Maybe we shouldn't bother him. Maybe we should come back.
The roads go from extreme to extreme. Like, you can literally be driving on this brand new, beautiful pavement highway,
Turn left.
running 70 miles an hour, and the next thing you know, it's like being in a backcountry road somewhere out in West Texas. And like Don was talking about, these speed bumps, they're the most random spots. You'd be just going down the road, and all of a sudden, boom, the speed bumps out of nowhere. You have to slam on the brakes, and yeah, driving here is crazy. You can't just put the cruise control on and just go for it and chill. Constantly you have to be aware of your surroundings, whether there's other cars coming or the road just turns to shit on you all of a sudden. So it's not a very relaxed drive, although it is beautiful where we are right now. We're out getting into the jungle and the mountain ranges, and it's gorgeous. Just nothing but cropland everywhere. So it's been a pretty cool experience, but we're gonna make it.
So that's a little insight into what it's like driving here. But I can tell you, in my opinion, I'm so glad that we drove rather than fly, because we have been able to experience all these little small towns. We've been able to experience a little bit more of the culture here, because when you drive somewhere, you experience a little bit more of their culture. Like Greg said, the different landscapes have been really cool. So we've been able to see, desert. It looks very much like Texas. Then all of a sudden we're in the jungle. We've been able to see really cool farmland. And one of the things that we've noticed is there seems to be a big concentration of populations in the little cities and towns, but there's not a lot of people living in rural areas here. It's like once you get out of town,
you go for 30, 40, 50 miles without seeing anything as far as gas station or any type of buildings. It's just like you're just in the jungle driving. There's nothing there.
Yep, it's definitely been interesting to see how desolate it is in certain areas.
Oh, I know.
So, tips for driving in Mexico. Hold on, Greg has something.
Always have your gas tank full because you never know. That's a good advice.
That was exactly where I was about to go. Is when you're in a town or a city, make sure you've got your gas tank full before you head out. You never know how long it is going to take you before you get to another town and you're able to get gas.
And no ATMs anywhere.
Also, obviously, there's no ATMs anywhere if there's no gas, right? Even sometimes you stop to get gas and there's not ATMs available at the convenience store. So make sure you have plenty of pesos available because some toll roads, we've experienced, I think, 1 out of like 4 or 5 that takes debit card or credit card. But other than that, it is cashola. So we're actually running out of pesos and getting ourselves into a little bit of a bind if we don't find an ATM very soon. So make sure you have plenty of pesos because, again, it could be the equivalent of up to $15 a pop. Today we've experienced 3 tolls. One was about $3 or $4, one was $15, and one was $10. So we've really racked up the tolls today. So that's something to be aware of. Anything else, dear?
I have to pee.
Greg has to pee. So do a little planning ahead, making sure you've got everything that you need. And another tip that we got from another YouTuber, which has been super helpful. There is an app called maps.me. And if you find yourself somewhere where you have absolutely no service, it is a map service that works offline. But
You have to download, whether it's the city, the country, the state, wherever you are, wherever you want to go, you have to download it, that area, while you have service. And then when you lose service, like I just downloaded the entire country of Mexico as far as roads and stuff. So when we lost service a couple days ago coming into Mexico, we used that app and it worked just fine offline until we were able to get our phone swapped over to a Mexican service.
Yeah, that really saved our ass because, you know, our phones did not have service to work in Mexico. So once we crossed the border, we thought, oh, we're going to stop. We're going to get to the ATM. We are going to get our phone's SIM card switched over. But we could not do that until we got all the way to where we were going, which was 6, 7, 8 hours somewhere in there, like lots of hours into the drive. So we were very lucky we had that available to us. Guys, another quick tip on the road is bring snacks. We have our friend Grill Your Ass Off. Jason, we got you here, buddy. We got our salt and pepper beef jerky that we're about to partake in. Grill Your Ass Off also has amazing seasonings. Obviously, we're not traveling with that at the moment, but there are a wide variety of options. You can go to their website at grillyourassoff.com, and with our code LIVEFREE, you can get 10% off of your order. We highly, highly recommend these products. Jason is a dear friend of ours, veteran-owned, American-made. So go support them and treat yourself. Another important note that I almost forgot about road tripping is bathrooms. They are far and few between. There's not really shoulders where you can pull off on the side of the road, get out, stretch your legs, hide behind a bush if you're in a serious emergency to pee. So, you know, when you get a place to stop, you want to take advantage and make sure that you're taking restroom breaks, because you might find yourself in a pinch and not being able to find one. Also, ladies, very, very important. I have toilet paper and a bar of soap in my purse. You quickly find that not a lot of bathrooms have toilet paper, not a lot of them have soap, so you want to be prepared for that, for sure.
Yeah, like even the convenience stores and things like that, you'll find they don't have bathrooms. Like there's just, it's different from the States where you walk in the old whatever and go pee and you're done, but not here. So it's been a struggle finding bathrooms, and then of course the language barrier does not help it either. I literally just peed on the side of the building right now because I couldn't hold it anymore. As I stood, I made it to the bathroom and they have a lock on it. So I'm like, well, here we go.
Yep, it's been fun. It's been an adventure. We're learning as we go. Also, excuse the shakiness of this video. We're testing out this new gimbal that we bought. Hopefully it takes a little bit of the bump out, but as you can probably see, we're in an area where there's a lot of potholes and the roads aren't that great, so it's probably very, yeah, we're in a little village, so it's probably very jittery, this video. And also I'm learning how to aim this so that I can flip the video from Greg to me and back. So we're learning some stuff, so excuse our videography skills until we get a little more advanced. I think that's about all we have for driving in Mexico. We're about to make a little stop, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.